What do you think? Yeah, what's happening? Alright, so beginning of the week, we're out here in the shop. We need to get some shit done. And numero uno on the list is going to be Goodman's Valiant. The reason we need to get that thing out of here is because we need to work on the freaking Chevy 2. We need to work on bodywork for whole milk. We got just some stuff we need to get done. And I'm not going to punish Goodman because I got hot rods of my own I want to work on. I'm gonna get it done quick, get it back to him, that way he can go enjoy his hot rod just like we enjoy ours. So we got the brake kit, that's right, and we'll dig through that stuff real quick. I gotta get the Chevy 2 out and I gotta get the Valiant in, so let's get all this, let's look through this stuff real quick. Alright, check it out. Let's get us a razor blade. Let's get to work. Hey, we already got it. Alright, let's check out what we got. Instructions, we'd love to see it. I mean, this should just be everything for a brake kit. Some freaking gosh dang Hoss Daddy calipers. Recruitment. Copper shims, some line, garbage caliper on the side, garbage hardware, accessories, stuff like that. Oh yeah, our brackets. What in the world? I think this is a bracket for every 4 9-inch style there is. We'll have to crack it open and see. Alright, so this will be what we hang the caliper on, and it will bolt to the end of the housing, so it'll bolt on the flange. And this has got to be the ends, big forward, small forward, shit like that. So I guess that's all 3 different styles. I'd say it is small, big new, big old. So rotors are below the table. I ain't even getting them out. So we got everything that we need, it looks like. Besides, we'll need to do we'll need to do brake line from each side to a T, and then T out to proportioning valve. Woo! Probably just go ahead and go up to the rear proportioning valve. Woo! Splitter. I don't even know why my brain's not working. Whatever you call it, proportioning valve. Woo! The adjuster to see how much or decide how much back brake you want. It's proportioning valve. Woo! So we'll get that wrapped up. First we need to get Chevy 2 out the shop and get Goodman's car in here. So let's do that now. Okay, I didn't film nothing because I've been slacking, but good thing Dad brought home this stress reliever because we're about to put it to use. So we go to put the brakes on the Valiant with the disc brake kit, and guess what? It's got 28 spline axles. So I'm like, man, I'll text him, see what he wants to do about it. As soon as we get the wheel off, it's got an adapter on it for the bolt pattern. It's got a bolt pattern adapter. So all this shit combined, yeah, we could probably go re-drill the axles, but at the end of the day, it's 28 spline. So he's going to put slicks on it and go to the track and turn the kit on it as soon as it gets home, I guarantee it. And he's gonna junk his shit. So before we do all of this, we're just gonna order another set of axles. Probably 35 spline, or at least that's what I'm going to suggest to him. The car is light, it don't make bukus of power. But why would you not just put 35 spline in it when everybody's got a freaking chunk for a 9" with 35 spline spool or something? So I'm gonna measure axles and probably order them tomorrow, get them on the way. While we wait, we'll get the kit wired up. We'll have the kit wired up. I'll start on it tonight and finish it tomorrow. Then we'll roll it back outside and wait for our axles. It'll probably be a week, maybe 2. Who knows? I ain't checked on a lead time from nobody. I don't know a lead time or if there is any at all. I mean, they're custom, they gotta make them, but. So that's what we got going on right now. Yeah, it sucks, but it's just part of it. Ain't no sense in going back together with 28 spline. So we're gonna measure axles and we will holler at you when we start wiring up the kit. I'll probably start on it tonight. Probably won't freaking film nothing. Probably start filming back tomorrow when we get some good progress on the kit and about got it wrapped up and put some fuel in this thing, start it up, tweak on the car, get everything right, make sure we ain't got no leaks, vacuum or fuel, and be ready for axles. Come on. Oh yeah, that's right. Alright, we're in the shop. We're gonna get started today on doing the kit. Last night did a couple things, bottle brackets, shit like that. Woo, look at that sunlight. But now I'm getting the nitrous noid on it, that way we can start plumbing the feed line for the nitrous, which is pretty easy, but it's got those hard lines. Gosh, I hate them hard lines. But got the bottle mounted, we'll plumb that once we get it tightened up, and then we'll start wiring. Should be very easy, straightforward. We already got the micro switch on it, so just mount our button, or not our button, our toggle switch to activate the nitrous, or power it on, next to our fuel pump switch, and we should be ready to go. So we get to work on this, get the micro switch lined up and right, the way it clicks good, and we should be, holy shit, what am I doing? Yeah, look up there. And we should be ready to go. So I'm gonna start on it now. We'll see how far we get. Come on. All right, check it out. We got the nitrous in here, plumbed, or the bottle in here, plumbed. I'm putting a filter on it. I'm just waiting for a coupler fitting, and we'll probably try to see what we can do with the extra line. Hide it, maybe swirl it right up under the car. Got to put a grommet in there too, but I don't like the extra line in the trunk. I'd like you to open the trunk and not see any extra. We might do one of these or a couple of these cable ties, swirl the line up underneath and tie it up, get it out of the way looking good. I don't know, I'm just a weirdo. I don't want to see no extra line in it. If it was mine, I wouldn't, and I don't want it looking like that in Goodman's. So now I'm getting a phone call. Hey, listen to the best ringtone ever. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Come on. But I gotta answer this. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, check this out. Way better. So we'll grommet the hole and then we'll loop it underneath because we got some extra So we'll loop it underneath, put some cable ties on it, get it right, and we're done back here. Pump's wired, plumbed, we'll just get everything tight and the way it needs to be. We've got all of the line clean out, so when I make a line, I put it up in the vise. I of course put the fitting together, a little bit of WD-40, that way, you know, everything slides against the rubber good, we're easy on our threads. And then I take some brake clean, I spray it out, and then I hit it with the air. No, I hit it with the air, then I hit it with the brake clean. And then I install the line. But what we'll probably end up doing just makes everything nice and safer. We will disconnect from the carburetor. So here and here, and we'll put it off in a little bucket. We'll run the pump for a little bit, put everything back together, and then we'll go through and we will check our filters. So I'm going to get to wiring the kit, and we should be pretty wrapped up. Got axles and spool on the way. Why in the world is... I don't know what's going on. But anyways, axle and spool on the way. So after wiring, wait for that to get here, put it all together, and the rear brakes on it. It's ready to rock. Come on. Alright, check it out. We've got the noids, so fuel, purge down here, and the nitro solenoid done, plumbed, everything plumbed, and wired to our weather packs. The grounds for all the noids are grounded on the other side of the weather pack. It's done. All we got to do is the other 3 wires, all the powers, and run them to our relay. This thing is a wiring nightmare, so there will be one clean thing of wiring in here and all the rest of it will look crazy. But fuses will be easily accessible right here at the battery, and of course we'll clean all this up so it doesn't look absolutely jank. But that's probably it for the night. Tomorrow we'll come out here and we'll finish up the wide open throttle switch, which is 2 wires, the switch for the nitrous, which is 3 wires, and the 3 wires going out to the relay. So pretty easy. We'll finish it up tomorrow, and then this sucker will be done besides the brakes. So good progress today, everything looking good. I took my time, and I don't know, I'm just trying to get shit right. Come on. Hola, amigos. Alright, check it out. We didn't film nothing yesterday. Yeah, that's right. Got Goodman's car pushed outside. Yesterday we finished wiring the kit and cleaning up some of the wiring, stuff like that. But I do not have a button for the purge, so I got to get a button for the purge. I got all the lines ran to it where I'm going to put the purge, but that's it. I don't have the actual button itself. So I got one of them on the way, as the axles and spool are on the way too. But while we wait, I got the Chevy 2 in the shop. Last night, one of the trailer park garage homies, he drove all the way from E-Town. He was working in E-Town, and I was having problems with my alternator, as you know. And he's like, man, let me come down there and check that thing out. He came down here. We got this thing charging at like 14.4, and the battery's already low, like it's at 11.4. We started it up at 2,000 RPMs. This thing's like 14.4, and as the battery is better charged, it'll be 14.6, 14.7. You know what I'm saying? But alternator, we're good to go. We're rocking on that deal. But for today, I'm going to go over the brakes. And really, before I do that, I think we're going to move the rear end housing back an inch. Getting the tire on and off, you gotta air the tire down because it hits right here. on the front of the quarter. And the tire is not centered up in there, and it looks like shit to me. Now, that's just me. Come on. So, we are going to move the rear end housing back an inch and extensively go over the brakes. Probably, what else? Lash the valves, probably do that. Go through, tighten everything up, because we may go to the racetrack tonight. And I'd love for this thing to finally boogie. And when it does, I don't want my shit falling off. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to happen. So, that's what we got going on today. So let's get freaking cracking. Come on. Alright, check it out, check it out. We got the rear end loose. That's in the process of, oh yeah, that's right, drill another hole. Them suckers are thick, that bottom leaf is. Top leaf ain't so bad, but I'm just gonna move it back an inch. Nothing crazy, just something to make it look a little better up in the wheel well. Be able to get the tire on and off easy. Not have to take the drive shaft and go get it shortened. We're just knocking out a few birds with one stone. Come on. Oh yeah, that's right. Going back together. I don't know if we can see up in here. Yeah. Getting the cow track bracket for the housing side back on it. The U-bolts. We got our 1-inch spacer block in there. I had to go in, and so the perch for cow tracks boxed perches is a little bit smaller than the box or the lowering block center alignment spacer. So I took some off of the spacer and not the perch. I feel like that'll be a little bit better. We'll get an inch lower ride height. Kind of had to modify some stuff, but that's hot rodding. Everything's custom. And if it ain't the best that it can be. So, we're going to slam this thing back together. And once we do that, we are going to start addressing the brakes. I got AN line that I rigged up there just so that we could get brakes and make it work, but I'd like to do it back in hard line, so I'm gonna have to see what fittings I got and if I can make it work, and hopefully next time you see us we'll be working on the brakes and we'll have this rear end in. Come on. Oh yeah, baby, check it out. Rear end is back up under it, complete. See, flip this around here, see what we got. We got the brake line back in it. Yeah, a little jank. It's alright though, it's gonna be alright. Winter time, we're probably gonna spin that cabbage on this sucker and do a couple different things. Different rear housing side cow track brackets and shock brackets, and I mean, probably new brake lines front to back, paint work. I mean, we just got a bunch to do. But rear end's in it, housing's in it. Wow, rear end housing. I'm losing my freaking mind. The brake line's in it, the housing's in it. I'm waiting on Harley to get home, that way we can bleed the brakes. I'm gonna go wash the wheels right now because they had a little junk on them and get that right. I gotta put a filter on the new vent I put in the rear end. What else? We went through, we tightened up some shit. We're pretty much ready to go to the track. We gotta bleed the brakes, get this thing right, and put the wheels and tires on it. Set the cow tracks where we need them, put some preload in them, and oh man, I forgot the best part. That's what I'm talking about right there. USA 1 plate. Come on. I almost forgot. Check it out. Your boy Michael Freak Show hooked up that Big Chungus, so now I get my converter back from Big Chungus, and he's got his own. So Big Chungus, his fittings and line and everything should be here in the next couple days. He's got the converter, so you know what that means. It's time to get busy. Big Chungus about to be rolling just like we are. We're all gonna be out cruising. Oh hell yeah! Alright, check it out. We're loaded up. Guess what? You know what that means? We ain't going to the freaking racetrack. So, anyways, it's Saturday. Last night we was gonna go, but got the car loaded up, everything ready to rock. We was excited to go test, and get about half-ass up the road. Harley calls. She's like, "Your trailer brakes are locked up or something. I could smell it." Well, I look back. This son of a bitch is smoking. Let's see. Yeah, there's our little spot right here. Just rubbing up against the trailer. Couldn't see I had the fender on it, so I ripped the fender off. I'm looking and it's laid up against the trailer. It's not now, but so get it home. The hanger for the leaf spring fell off. Didn't fail off, it broke it. So, wow. Well, I want it focus. Please. Look at this shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn the brightness way down. Oh my gosh, nothing. I look like a vampire. How do I fix this? Yep. Wow, it was instant. I just clicked this little star button. Nice. But anyways, we are not going testing. Maybe tonight we can find a spot in the street, or maybe tomorrow, but I wasn't hauling this thing on the trailer all the way there. And some of y'all might be like, well, it's a street car, why didn't you just drive it there? Well, I plan on being hard on shit and testing it to its full capacity. So when I leave the racetrack, I like to go get something to eat. And I don't want to wait for somebody to come get me on a trailer, take it home, and then not be able to go eat because everything's closed. So yes, I like everything to go pretty smoothly in case something does go bad. But we're gonna scheme on what we can do and test, and we will let y'all know here shortly. So kind of bummer for now, but it'll be alright. Shit happens. Okay, so we just went, check out the road. We are gonna make a couple of hits in the street, maybe one. We gotta be somewhere in like 30 minutes. But we're gonna try to make a hit on motor just to see. I mean, we're starting from zero. We don't know where we need to be at on shocks. Just put new leafs on it. The cow track preload, we don't really know. So we're just gonna go out there, do a water burnout on the motor, and see if we can just find somewhere to start. Hopefully it doesn't just obliterate a set of tires. It may. But this is pretty much our first hit. All of our track time before really means nothing because of all the changes we have made. So we shall see how it goes. Hopefully it works worth a shit. So let's try it out. Okay, so that's not gonna work. We need a converter for sure. We gotta have a converter. Loosen up the converter would help a ton. That's gotta happen. Another thing, we need to go up on an air pressure, a pound, and try that out. We gotta stiffen the rear shocks up, and we gotta stiffen the fronts up. But that's awesome, good first data to get. That way we know what to do going forward. We had to go do a little deal and came back, had something else pop up. We didn't get to make no more hits. I had to work today. I'm gonna end the video here because I'm just not gonna be able to go out and test and film and get another video out in the time that I want to. So we're gonna chop it here and get ready because we're gonna go test again. But I got home And I got to looking at the wiring in this thing again, and it's atrocious. So like I started ripping out stuff in the rear, and really started all of this just to figure out my turn signals. So one of them works and the other one don't. So I went and checked the bulbs. The bulbs are good. So I just started running wire and looking for shit, and I'm like, nah, man, this is not for me. We got to do something different. So I'm probably about to rewire the whole car, or at least like do the nitrous first, and then do all the rest of the stuff. Get a solid state, MSD solid state. That way, we can turn the pump on and everything from the dash. Right now, you hit the key, everything comes on with it, and that's cool. But sometimes I want to turn the key on and look at some stuff, or just cycle the pump, or just cycle the water, and that'll make it so much easier to do. So we need some solid states for the nitrous. We need a leash board. We need MSD solid state block. We need all kinds of shit. So get ready for that, because that's what we're about to be doing. We're going to get back out and test, and next week we'll probably go to the racetrack, do a little testing too. So see you guys next week. I hope you enjoyed the video. We're trying to put some more content out, keep it flowing week by week. So stay with us, and hopefully we can do some cool shit here soon. So peace out. Hope you enjoyed it. Come on.